Hello and welcome back to Kelly60 Plays! Today we are finally getting over to faraway Avalon for our second encounter with the king. So let us get started. Hello Arthur. It's round 2. Has improved somewhat. Old pal. Okay, so King Arthur, this is worse than the previous one. Okay, how do I do this fight again? Ah, that's how. That one I'll avoid. That's right. Okay. Let's do that again. This one can be a little on the awkward side. I timed that properly. Ha. Oh, I hit that one too fast. Ugh. This is the only fight where this is a big issue. I hit that right. No, I'm gonna reset that. Okay. We do have starting soul gauge because of the gauge bonus. Okay, apparently not. Okay, that's right. You need to be careful in this fight. There is a quick method. I believe it had something to do with the thorn amulet and the item that... It's the thorn amulet... It was the thorn amulet and the... There's an item that increases how... Makes it easier for, for getting the spirit of the soul gauge to increase quickly. Oh, apparently I don't need actual soul gauge. Unless I'm too far out and just want to get it into it. Okay. And there we go. Okay, there we go. Game over. Go down, King. Only 1 star. 5 minutes on 1 fight. Only 1 star. But unlike, because the foreign amulet technically deals damage or loses, technically has the property of removing rings, you'd think it wouldn't work. Which, to be fair, is a fair assumption. Apparently, for at least the 5 star. But it does, because I think the ring count technically is trying to consider... only considers attacks against Sonic. Attacks against your hitbox and not the other way around in a boss fight. Not draining effects. But the strategy is, once you have, I think it's... So, there's an effect that for every bit... I think maybe it's the foreign amulet or the poison brooch. It saps away rings, but those rings are then converted into soul gauge, which just keeps the soul gauge going. So, at that point, you just spam the ever-living crap out of soul gauge. But that is currently the end of the game. I don't remember how long these credits are. I mean, I could skip and get us on with it, but, you know, maybe I'll just let the credits roll. Especially since it is, in fact, Night of the Wind after all. All ends. That seems weird. I don't think I recognized any songs by them. No. But, this is... That fight is the epitome of the small issues when it comes to the... what is called the parry system. Because, I believe I may have showed this off with Lancelot, I may not have. There are points with even the Knights of the Round, specifically, that if you attack at the same time they do, you get this, a duel out, where it's essentially a quick time, shake the Wii Remote, quick time. There is a delay between the swing of your Wii Remote and the game. Just so you know, despite this game being one of those that was, I think, originally planned for Wii Motion Plus, for the most part, it is not fully well put into place for that. So, the Motion Plus just sometimes will accentuate the issue. And I think my nunchuck might be going because, at least in some of the rounds I've done outside of recordings, the Z button's been acting weird when it comes to the night fights. man. Look at all these pre-2010 people at Sega. Cartwright. Weird. Weirdly put name there. But, current thoughts my thoughts on the game are, the basic stuff. I like it because it's, especially when I first encountered the game, it was at the time where I was a big fan of both, or big enjoyer of Sonic the Hedgehog, and as I said when I started this playthrough, I'm a big fan of Arthurian legend, just in general. I'm not going to be as full stickler on the certain specifics, other than one, which is the issue that I hear some people say, which is the Sword of the Stone is not Excalibur. Excalibur is the Nimue, or the Lady of the Lakes, present to Arthur for making the journey there after losing the Sword of the Stone. In fact, Excalibur and Caliburn are sometimes referred to as sister swords in some interpretations, because I think the Sword of the Stone ended up being almost similar to what Excalibur looked like in appearance. Because the thing about Excalibur in legend is it's a sword that never breaks. It is unable to break. It can cut anything and it cannot break. Caliburn, on the Sword of the Stone in most lore, most interpretations of or the true interpretation of King Arthur, breaks. Oh, got some things. Knight's Passage, gallery, and a couple gallery things. Interesting. I've been kicked out of the thing. That's a little weird. Why is that red? Why is that red? Gonna have to do... Know what? Sure. Let's do one more stage. Because obviously that was a boss fight and the credits that we may have not needed. Beat the clock. Reach the goal before time runs out. Okay. To decide this, we are going to change from Paladin, that we've been using for a bit. And we are going to go back down to the Cavalier style. And beat the clock, so I want to go as fast as possible. So that works. For me. Beat King Arthur. And... oh! He disappeared like a knight of the underworld. You have orders from the king. Have you any last words? After he disappeared in a puff of smoke. Just like one of the Knights of the Underworld. Yeah, very much so. For any King Arthur. What? I like how Sonic slightly steps back from the situation. Okay, but nothing good lasts forever. So that's stagnant as all heck. Kind of like the opposite of the thing you were talking about earlier. Ah, cinematics. In a Wii game? No, this is a Nintendo Wii game. Yeah. Wonder why it's positions him like that, though. Free Knight's right behind Sonic. Oh! Oh, that's a new enemy. I don't think I've seen that one yet. It appears they're replacing the Archer type. Now. Okay. There we go. There is, in fact, a unique dialogue option. In this area that can be stated. Oh, that's just rats. Oh, well, we got the basic one. It's easier just to do that. Oh. But, since we already went through everything, one of the dialogue options where they bring up the rats, and the sewer rats, is in fact a reference to, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Eraser Jane kept calling Sonic a rat. And here's where the shifting comes into play. Or, should. Apparently Sonic did not turn even though I said to turn. Another boat section. Don't think there's anything else. We have to keep swapping between the townsfolk, though. And I missed one hit. Because of course I did. Oh. I didn't see these. Another one of those. Ah. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Definitely. There we go. Bang. Ow. Of course I did. And that is the end of Beat the Clock Knight's Passage. I didn't do too well. Emblem editor, components. I did not get what I wanted. Dang. If, in case you are wondering, there is, like the knights, a medal that can be obtained here, referred to as the Medal of Sonic. Obviously, so it was all a part of Marlena's plot. Keep spreading. But anyways, the medal is Medal of Sonic, which will play, when equipped into an item spot, will play what I'm made of. I went over this earlier, but Knight's Passage is where it drops. Meaning, technically, you cannot achieve it until you beat King Arthur. Technically. That chivalry can do. Oh, hi, Lady of the Lake. How are you pulling this off? Oh, there's your weapons. Okay. Nearly you jest. Man. But with that, we now have 4 new adventures, and the 3 Knights of the Round are now usable. That is both true and false. Yes, you can use the new characters. However, you can only use them in the new areas that are unlocked. Crafting items. Meaning you can technically create any weapon required, so long as you have the items for it. So like this one, Rubius, a name that means red, I can equip, and is an item for Lancelot. There are ultimate weapons that require each of the medals of each knight, so you do have to grind medals for them. However, we'll be doing these new areas next time. So thank you all for stopping by and joining me this fine day. And I shall see you all next time. This is Carrier60 signing off. Take care. Bye.